Hello and welcome back to your 18 WJTS In.form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it is time once again not only to talk about spooky season in October that we have coming up here, but to talk with the Dubois County Museum, more specifically Miss Kathy Bachman, our regular romper around here. You got a lot of stuff coming up and whatnot, and we even delayed our normal meeting because you had just so much coming in for the month of October that you had to make sure to get it all in line.
I had to get it all coming through my email, and it did. So October is a fun month for us. I'm dressed apart. We're ready for the harvest. So as always, I make a little flyer at the museum, and I put it on Facebook, so please download that so that you have a copy of that. So the monthly ongoing projects are the Model Train Club is still open for new volunteers, new members, and I noticed they did a new little backdrop on the one wall, so they're putting in more town pieces, and it's looking pretty nice. The Beauty and Barbershop runs out in the middle of October now, so if you haven't seen it yet, please come in. I did take a picture with Arilla Pfeffer's daughter, Sheila, I think that was her name, and that was kind of nice that she wanted to record that and have a memory of that. So it runs out in the middle of October. Runs till the end of October, but we got to get ready for Christmas.
Right. You guys put up Christmas like the whole museum gets a little bit of Christmas joy. Yep. So move this temporary display out, and then after Christmas, I would imagine you guys are going to work on another great temporary exhibit.
We will. I just looked at her schedule today, and I didn't look at January, so sorry. Can't have that information.
That's all right. No spoilers today. That's fair enough. And then Saturday, October 12th, another story time.
That's right. And Carrie Holtzworth does such a wonderful job. And she's going to be talking about fire safety. And so she'll have some stories, some crafts. So, young parents, come out with your students, with your children, and take advantage of that because it's a real nice story time.
What age group are you looking for the story time kiddos?
It's probably 4 to about 6 or something like that. Yeah. If you get a 3-year-old that likes to listen, that's okay. You can bring them. But it's about preschool age.
So, Kathy, will you tell us a little bit about your big day on October 19th?
We have a new group that has approached me. They called me earlier this August or something like that, and they said, we would like to have a program that is part of your wood industry exhibit. And I said, wow, we were looking for someone. So this is the Four Rivers Forestry Committee. Now, if people are interested in learning about their forest, I did have a volunteer at the museum, and she was talking about how her brother was very interested in their woods and things that are associated with the woods. This would be a good program to come. This is a Four Rivers Forestry Committee, and they are going to talk about landscape patterns of Indiana forests in early 1800s, and then they're going to bring it up to date. What's the forest look like now? So they are coming October 19th from 10 to 11, and the guest speaker is A.J. Ahrens, and she is a forest archaeologist.
Didn't know that was a thing.
I am impressed. And I think she's associated with Purdue Extension. And Doug Brown, which is a private consultant forester and forestry committee member. And they're going to speak. And then you are invited to look at our woodworking display. And they are also going to reveal original survey records and see how that impacts today's forest management. So it's a real nice program for you that are interested in how your forest is doing, how your land is doing.
And this is a free event that people can come for 10 to 11 a.m.
They are going to pay the admission for people that come in. We're going to have it down in the room 3 where we have the woodworking industry, and we invite you to then look at that display. They are going to have free refreshments and
Awesome.
and invite you to stick around a little bit and learn more about it. And with your admission to the museum, you have the whole run of the museum then after this program. So we're excited that they are coming, and it's going to be something that is maybe something that's needed. There's a lot of people that are interested in their forest plot, in their woods, and so it'd be a good time to come and listen. I'm kind of going to go day by day here.
Right.
October 19th is that forestry project, and then the Thursday before is the Historical Society dinner, and I invite people to join the Historical Society. I have their little postcard here that the president had sent me, Mr. Eck, Gary Eck, and they will have a catered meal on Thursday, October 17th at the museum. And they are featuring Randy Mills, the author and retired professor at Oakland City University, and he's going to speak about the first governor, Jonathan Jennings. I was just telling you earlier that was a Trivial Pursuit question, so it's like, yeah, it's burned in my brain who was the first governor of Indiana. And the cost of the meal is $18, and you can call Tom Fierst or email him at tfierst@twc.com if you would like to come to this presentation and come to the meal. People are welcome to join the Historical Society, and it's just a really interesting group to belong to. They have 2 meetings a year, spring and fall. This is their fall meeting, and they have guest speakers, and they actually now have a office of book storage room at the museum, and they invite you to come out that night on the 17th and come see what they have in the bookstore. They have a lot of books they have purchased that go into our bookshop. Reservations are due by October 11th.
Yes,
so
and cannot stress enough that, if anyone's been interested in the Dubois County Historical Society, maybe didn't know who to contact, this would be the time and date to kind of mingle and see who's available. And the museum's a great place to start, but you guys are indirectly associated, so you might not catch the right person.
So a lot of our members belong to Historical Society, and we just really appreciate it when a lot of people can come to the meetings and belong to the society. Then let's get back to our schedule. I am with my colors today because we have Fall Harvest Day coming on October 20th, and we had fun with this flyer because we had to do it 3 times because every time we started doing it, they said, "Oh, you got a mistake," and we said, "Oh no, well now I forget." So we're inviting the Patoka River Strummers. If you see somewhere where it says Patoka Valley, that's my new name for them. They're really Patoka River Strummers.
Fair enough.
And they play the dulcimers, and they've been practicing a lot of old-time songs, and so if you like to come out this day and dance to the songs and just have a nice afternoon at the museum and listen to music, come on out. They're going to play from 1:30 to 3. The Fall Harvest Day, we always have corn and grain. Shuck the corn, and the kids can shell it and grind it. And then they always want to take home the corn.
Heck yeah.
Take home the corn and the
cob.
Cob. They want to take home the cob, which is a great souvenir, yeah. And then we'll have molasses making and honey extracting and sampling and tasting. homemade ice cream.
Nice. So that was my big one, and then my second favorite was pony rides.
Oh, it is so cute. They have a Kinley. I hope I have the right Snell girl. It's Kinley Snell and her miniature pony. So it's cute. And apple cider. We have a photo op wall back there that you can take pictures with it. And yeah, it'll be a fun activity that day, and from 1 to 4 on Sunday, October 20th.
Right, and then we get into Kaitlyn's more favorite time of fall, which is the spooky part.
The spooky part, yeah, our spooky streets. I wonder how many years we've been doing this now. Spooky streets, it has to be 5 or 6 years already that we have dimmed the lights at Main Street. We've run. Now we have orange Halloween lights going down the sides. We have spotlights on different ones. We used to have someone sitting in the barber shop with blood all over him, but now we don't. We don't know where that mannequin got to. I think he has been disposed of. But it's Thursday, October 24th, 5:30 to 7:30. The first 100 kids get a prize, and we'll have leftover ice cream from Fall Harvest Day, and we'll serve ice cream. We'll have crafts and activities. It'll be a free admission night.
Oh.
So, come in for that. We try to have something free admission about every so often, once a month or every 2 months.
And this is going to be a good opportunity for those who maybe are too busy for Halloween. They can give their kids a chance to trick or treat per se indoors without weather, and just give it a kind of nice, safe spin. Do you recommend costumes for that night?
Yeah, we ask that they come in costume just because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And it's early enough. It's October 24th, so it doesn't hit right on Halloween where you got other commitments to go to. It's a little early in the month, and come in. But sometimes the parents tell us it's a little spookier than they thought, but the kids want to go 3-4 times to go through there. And it's funny that we have the parents telling us, I was a little bit more surprised. Well, we have volunteers that are in the shops, and they try to scare you and such. No reservations are needed. We decided a few years ago that we're just going to do it for the first 100. We get a few people past 100. We'll have gifts for you, but we're not going to take down reservations. We're just invite you to come on out.
Yes, so a full October full of events, Miss Kathy. I mean, like I said, you've been busy scheduling everybody in. If anyone wants to find this flyer that we've been referencing, or to see the daily, weekly updates, how best can they do that?
Go on our Facebook page, and I run it on there as much as I can. Another thing that happens when the weather turns is people come out, and you can go walking around a perimeter in the museum. And this is me, but I took my little trundle wheel and I went and I measured, and I got about a sixth of a mile, but it's probably not right. So I usually go a half an hour for a walk. And I was out there today. Let me see how many steps I did, because you can end up stepping off more than you think. 8,000 steps I already have.
That's enough, yeah.
So,
and for people who are interested in that, is there an admission charge for walking in the museum?
If you are a member, it's free, but if you're not, it's $1 charge just to come out and walk. We decided on $1, but it just seems so hokey that we only charge $1. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. We do have a lot of people that have joined and got a membership, and remember, every time you come to the museum with your membership, it's free admission. So yeah, $25 per person for a yearly member. You can sign up now, and the year runs out this time next year on this date. It doesn't go January to January.
So, I mean, if anyone has any interest in staying indoors but being a little fit, maybe learning something or taking advantage of all these events, museum membership would definitely be the way to go. But we got to let you go back to getting ready to all these October events. I know, exciting, right?
I know. I was just thinking, I need to take down my Pirates book. I had that up, so now we're going to scour some shelves and see if we can add something new to our spooky streets. But otherwise, we're going to start putting down the lights. And, we have a good time with it. It's really a fun little activity.
Yep. Well, thank you so much again for sharing all this spooky season stuff. Best of luck in the next month, and hopefully we get some new people out at the museum for all these different varying events, because there's a little bit for everybody, right?
Right. We look to October as one of our best attended months, so we hope people do take advantage of it and have a good time with it. I know there's a lot of activities going on, but put this on your calendars.
That's right. No excuse, because you heard it here first.
Yeah, really.
So thank you so much, Kathy, again for your time today. And thank you so much at home for watching. You're 18 WJTS In.form with the Dubois County Museum, and we are local people watching local people.